Hi, my name's Reagan, and this segment is about the new detention policy at Payson High School this year.
I have 6.5 hours of detention time.
I have 5 hours of detention time.
15 hours.
I have 13 hours of detention time. I have 1 hour of detention.
I have 15 hours of detention.
We've added some detention hours. So like many of you have gotten emails that will tell you how many detention hours you have, and you accumulate those through tardies or 20 minutes, late tardies 30, absence is an hour, and a slough is an hour and a half. So you can kind of go through your attendance screen and count how many absences you have and figure that out on your own, or of course we'll try to provide you that information. Now, because we want you to be able to make up those detention hours, we also have opportunities for you to bring those detention hours by earning detention credit. To do that, you can attend, like the one we prefer is to just get with your teachers and to work with your teachers. That way you're working on schoolwork and you're earning hours at the same time. So, however, sometimes that doesn't work in your schedule, and we have detention hours in our lab right next to the counselors. It's the CTE computer lab, and you can do that every day at lunch or after school on Tuesday and Thursday. It's in the morning, and after school on Monday and Wednesday. So many students don't know that that's open during collaboration time. While teachers are collaborating, you can go and get some detention hours. Also, we're trying to do some service type activities. So like each month we'll do a service activity that you can earn double detention hours. And we're having some weeks that we're going to give you double detention hours. So I want to make you aware of the first one coming up, which is on February 11th through 15th. If you serve any detention that week, then you will get double credit for those hours.
Okay, so first of all, I don't like the word detention policy, but it's okay. So when I first came here, we just started gathering data from teachers and from students and from community members. And the one thing that we were saying, like, everything's going great, what could we do to even make it better? And so what I was hearing primarily from teachers was they wanted us to have an attendance policy that was universal in the school, and not just the district policy. That's where kids go to court and do some of those things when they have extreme attendance problems. But there wasn't really anything in place to have like an immediate reminder of the importance of attendance. And so that's what the leadership team was saying, and all of the teachers. We sent surveys out to everyone, and that was a common theme. So we got our leadership team together, and we went and researched several attendance policies throughout the state of Utah, some within Nebo district and others not at all in Nebo. And then we went and visited Timpanogos. That was one that seemed to have a really positive culture and a better attendance policy. And then we looked at Springville High School because it seemed a little more in line with what our teachers were asking for. So Spanish Fork and Maple Mountain have a really strict attendance policy. It's the strictest in the whole entire state. And there's some things about it that you don't even get your grade until you've made up your time. So they kind of hold back your grade. And it can be problematic because now universities and scholarship committees are they can get into our system and see how well a student's doing. And that shows they are all of a sudden, if they see an NC, which is what it is if you don't earn your credit at those other schools, they would assume you're not doing well academically. And we did not want that to happen. So really the only reason we decided to put in a more systematic attendance policy was to improve student learning. So all of the data shows the more a student attends school on time and attends and engages, the better their grades go up. So, I mean, there's studies that show, like, you know, some states pay a lot more money per student to educate them, and you know, you can look at all these different factors, and the factors that seem to be consistent with learning are attendance and a student's attitude. So two things that students all have: they have ability to control. And those are the two things that seem to impact learning the most. So that's why. It was just try to help students learn at the highest level they could. We didn't ever want it to be punitive. So I know that it comes across that way, especially the word detention. That's the only reason why I don't love the word detention. We tried to make it more like make up time for time you missed and just work on the work you missed. So I have longitudinal data for the past 4 years. And so our tardies actually went down like 100%, like half as many tardies first term as we've had in 2016, 17, and 18. So I'm super excited. We're all excited about that. And then our attendance went down as well. It's the lowest it's ever been.
That's what the new attendance policy is all about. Thank you for watching.